Now, let's meet the starting five for your Chicago Bulls. At small forward, 6 feet, 7 inches, number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic. At the other forward position, 6 feet, 4 inches, number 13, Bruce Brown. A 6'6" guard, number 2, Lonzo Ball. In the middle, 7 feet, 7 inches, number 43, number 43. At the shooting guard position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 23, Michael Jordan.
Hello and thanks for joining us in Noche Le NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bojan Bogdanovic.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Bulls, we've got Jordan, Bogdanovic out there with Brown. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's baddest one in at the center. By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely. And this is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secure.
Here's baddest one. Jordan looking around. Clock at 6. There's the pick. Shoots. Rebound by the Magic. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Now, here's Wagner. Following the miss by Michael Jordan. Pass the ball. Bogdanovic against Wagner. And Bogdanovic kicks to Jordan. And the shot is good.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
For one, Michael Jordan.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Now here's Jordan. Paolo Banchero, unable to get his last shot to go in. Bogdanovic passes the ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Jordan. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Here's Jordan. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Right side, Jordan. From deep three-point land. Here's baddest one. And again, Chicago. No good. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Anthony. Here he goes. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Pass the ball. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of ball's shooting technique. But, man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
The pass to Wagner. End of this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Wagner.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Anthony against Ball. Here's Jordan. His last outing, he had 24 points. Driving in. Rebounded by Anthony.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And that one's good, Suggs.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. Wagner outside. Carter with a screen on Jordan. Wagner finds Carter. And good that time.
Out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Ball against Anthony. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
And the first one at the line is good.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Ball hits them both. Here's Anthony. 11 points last game. Pass to Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. To the paint.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
The Magic have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
No good on the second free throw. Chicago trailing here. Jordan left side. Over Suggs. Got a piece of it.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Wagner outside. Another miss by Orlando.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ball, the pass to baddest one. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power. Not just going for the layup. Solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Carter with a screen on Jordan. Knocks it loose. Wagner outside. Jordan with it. Defended now by Wagner. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Suggs. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's baddest one. Still without a basket. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's Anthony. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Outside, Ball. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Jordan against Wagner. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
It's good. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
And Banchero muscling through all that contact.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. There's the dish to Brown. Anthony against Ball. And Bogdanovich kicks to Brown. Pass to Jordan for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And that one is good from Suggs.
For 3.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
And so here is Chicago. After Jalen Suggs made that last three-pointer. The shot's good from Jordan.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now here's Anthony. Banchero outside. Here's Suggs. Banchero kicks to Anthony. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Anthony's got his second basket.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Here's Baddest one. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Brown kicks to ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Carter. And here's Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Isaac. No good from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
On the wing, Giddey. Defended by Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Lonzo Ball. He's putting up 13 points a game, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
That free throw good from Giddey. Osumu, he's checked in for the Bulls. Carter comes in for Lonzo Ball. Orlando also making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Suggs. And Black's subbed in for Cole Anthony. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Knicks. Giddey against Wagner. The pass to Melton. From outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And here are the Bulls now. Magic knocking down the tray to the inside. Here's Brown. And he gets it to go. Here's Wagner. Last time out, he had 14 points. The 3. Rebounded by Baddest one. Baddest one's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Giddey. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Orlando's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Wagner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Magic have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Some changes for Chicago. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Baddest one. And it's Jordan in for Javon Carter. Both free throws good from Wagner.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And here is Dosunmu. Hasn't made one yet. Passes to Claxton. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Jordan with the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Orlando.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Black.
2 minutes.
There's the screen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Bulls trail by 4. Now Jordan. He's got 9. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. Turnaround Jay. Good on the shot.
And how do you guard this? It's hard to stop the turnaround Jay when it's done like that.
Wagner against Jordan. Wagner a screen on Jordan. A fader. It's rebounded by Giddey.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Now the pass to Dosunmu. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here.
4th team foul.
Toppin's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Banchero's checked in. .104 left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Dosunmu. He's tightly guarded. And again, no good by Chicago. Orlando leading. In the corner, it's Melton. Isaac outside. Inside. Here's Black. Lays it up off the glass. Black's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Dosunmu. He averages about 5 points a game. Floats one up, and it's blocked. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Banchero with the ball. Offline from the high post.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Outside Jordan. With 1 on the clock.
And good contest right there from Banchero, using that size as a distraction on defense.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Magic up 4. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Magic leading by 4. Nicholas Claxton out there with Toppin. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dosunmu in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Black. His last outing, he had 8 points. Down low. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Giddey the pass to Claxton. Now here's Dosunmu. Toppin finds Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wide open. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. But there's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Melton against Giddey. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dosunmu into the lane, and he makes good on the layup. Here are the Magic now. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Passes it to Banchero. Isaac outside. Pass to Melton. Wagner a screen on Giddey. Melton, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now, here's Dosunmu. From past the arc. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Here's the pass to Black. Now, Banchero. Over Jordan. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now, here's Giddey. He's got 5. He lobs it up. Claxton, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. No good from Jordan.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Banchero kicks to Isaac. Wagner outside. To the middle. Here's Black. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Black the pass to Melton. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Toppin. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Anthony comes in for Black. On defense, Chicago. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. The 3 from Anthony. It's rebounded by Giddey. Bulls trail by 6. He dishes it to Ball. Pass to Claxton. Bogdanovich wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Magic leading by 3. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop the ability to play facing up to the basket.
Now, here's Ball. He has 7. Passes it to Claxton. Pass to Giddey. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Anthony against Jordan. Banchero outside. Isaac with the screen for Banchero. It's good from the top of the key. Banchero's got 8 points.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
The pass to Claxton. Pass to Giddey. The 11-footer. Another one falls for Chicago. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Anthony against Jordan. Pass to Carter. Dishes to Banchero. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 10 points for him.
The offensive successes due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Now Claxton. He has yet to score. He feeds it to Jordan. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Jordan. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Pass to Melton. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Baddest one comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Brown in for Jordan.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Here's Baddest one. Last game we saw him score 14. Giddey the pass to Baddest. Count the basket. Baddest one's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the pass to Suggs. Outside Anthony. Kicks it out to Banchero. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Giddey, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Suggs. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Suggs has got 10 points in the game.
And if he's knocking down threes with consistency, Suggs almost impossible to check.
Now here's Giddey. Defense right on him. Passes to Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Here's Wagner from the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. And here is Giddey. Here's Baddest one. Brown outside. Ball, a screen on Banchero. And it's Brown missing. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-6 run. Now, here's Suggs. Giddey defending. No coverage that time.
Franz Wagner.
And now it's an 11-point Magic lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention.
He's checked in for the Magic. And how about we check the numbers for Jalen Suggs?
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
And here are the Bulls now. 11-point game. Pass the ball. Brown with the screen on Anthony.
Orlando foul.
Since the All-Star break, this group has been on fire. Here are the field goal percentage leaders for the season's second half.
Team foul.
Well, you look at the baddest one, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
His touch around the bucket has been outstanding. I mean, he has missed very few of the good looks he's gotten.
That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. And so here's Orlando. Anthony with it. And there's the pass to Carter. Back to Anthony. Rebounded by Baddest one. Baddest one's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Josh Giddey.
Number 11. Ayo Dosunmu.
Now, here's Suggs. An 11-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Oh, and the jam by Suggs.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
Here's Dosunmu. He kicks it to Ball. And here is Dosunmu. Pass the Baddest one. It's stolen by Carter. Wagner with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
One shot.
Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Dosunmu. That's good from Wagner.
And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
Passes it to Baddest one. Kicks it to Brown. Driving inside. And it's sent back by Carter. A three from Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Magic.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wagner passes to Suggs. Count that bucket. Suggs has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now, here's Wagner. 13 points in the game. 1:24 left in the second quarter. Sinks that one from the post. Wagner's got 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Jordan. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Anthony. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Wagner. Ball with the rebound. Chicago has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Outside Jordan. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Brown. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Back to Brown. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Jordan against Wagner. Carter with a screen on Jordan. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Orlando Magic looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Taking a look here at Orlando, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Orlando Magic.
They've come away with easy buckets in transition, really pushing the tempo every chance they get, keeping the D on his heels.
An aggressive approach that's been working all night.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Magic leading by 13. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Wagner. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. And he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. The 3 from Anthony. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Brown. Ball dishes to Jordan. Ball surveying the defense. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Brown, no good. Orlando's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Carter outside. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
There's the pass to Baddest one. The dish now to Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Bojan Bogdanovich. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And he's good on the second. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Carter. Back to Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Ball. He's got 11. Suggs with the steal. Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
Using that momentum to just prepare for liftoff. Suggs, boy, a problem on the drive.
Outside, Jordan. He can't get that one to fall. Orlando leading by 18. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Wagner. Again, the Magic score.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Baddest one. After the basket by Franz Wagner. To the paint. Looking to get it going. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. and so Jordan nails both of them. Now Banchero. 10 points for him. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Carter with a screen on Ball. Here's Banchero. Excellent D there from Ball. Bulls trail by 18. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And again, Chicago. No good.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And Ball comes to help. And stolen by Jordan. It's 2-on-1. Pulls up for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Now, here's Suggs. He's covered closely, takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Baddest one, defended by Carter. Here's Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Michael Jordan.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that, or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They led the game at one point by 20. Passes it to Suggs. Back to Wagner. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Baddest one's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Bogdanovich kicks the ball. Back to Bogdanovich. Jordan up top. He's got 18. And again, Chicago, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. And here are the Bulls now. After Jalen Suggs made that last three-pointer. Short. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Magic ball.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
It's deflected. Ball with it. 11 points in the game. Inside, it's stolen by Banchero. Here's Suggs. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert capitalizing on mistakes.
Chicago calls timeout.
It's time to get loud for your incredible.
Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Chicago, right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, the Orlando Magic, right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
And, you know, for the Bulls, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Bulls trail by 20. Here's baddest one. Brown outside. Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Third personal
Clearly
foul.
a foul.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Bulls, number 43.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Jalen Suggs.
We got this.
Both shots good from the stripe. Magic leading by 18. Pass to Melton. And here's Banchero. Out to Anthony for the 3. Ball with the rebound. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Carter. 3 on the clock. With the shot. Brown, no good. The Magic have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Now, here's Wagner. 19 points in the game. And it's blocked. Bogdanovich against Melton. And it's Melton with the rebound.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And with Melton out there, they've got someone who can contribute on both ends.
Yeah, he does a lot of little things for them. You get steals, assists, rebounds whenever he's on the floor. You'll see his influence all over the stat sheet, Greg.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. They trail by 18. Brown the pass to Ball. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. The pass to baddest one. Brown outside. And again, no good by Chicago.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Takes the 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Anthony's got 9.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wagner against Bogdanovich. Here's baddest one. He has 6. They set the pick. Here's Ball with the 3. Sinks the triple. 14 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here is Carter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Wagner, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his fourth trip to the free throw line tonight.
Wagner taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. Both free throws good from Wagner. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Ball against Anthony. Ball kicks to Giddey. 6 to shoot. Pass to Brown. Launches it. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Anthony down low. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Baddest one's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Ball, the pass to Giddey. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Magic leading by 18. And here is Anthony. 9 points in the game so far. Wagner outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Here's Baddest one. He has 6. To the inside. Here's Brown. Good work defensively by Anthony.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And that one drops for him.
And you need guys who can make tough shots. And Banchero fills that role.
Ball, the pass to Baddest one. Bogdanovich against Wagner. Bogdanovich left side. Poked away and stolen by Wagner. Banchero passes to Anthony. Puts one up from 19. Rebounded by Baddest one. Baddest ones. Bulls trail by 20. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. To the middle. They swipe it. The numbers in their favor. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Passes to Baddest one. Brown inside the line. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Brown finds Ball. Back to Brown. There's the pick. Inside. It's stolen by Banchero. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
Here's Battis one. 6 points for him. He gets it in there.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Off on the layup.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Ball with a wide open look. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Wagner. Carter outside. Anthony in the corner. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now the pass to Banchero. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here and taken away by Brown. Outside, Ball. There's the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Jordan is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Ball. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Giddey in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Toppin, good.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Wagner outside. Back to Black. Wagner a screen on Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nicholas Claxton. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Black. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 18. Outside, Ball. Pass to Claxton. From downtown, Banchero grabs the board.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Wagner with a screen for Banchero. And Ball comes to help. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Here's Melton. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Magic lead by 21.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digit.
Now here's Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. Magic leading by 19 points. Banchero outside. Isaac outside. Here's Black. Passes it to Melton. Isaac a screen on Jordan. Here's Melton. It's hauled in by Claxton.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Toppin passes to Giddey.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
DeAnthony Melton. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Josh Giddey. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. And both free throws good for Giddey. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Melton passes to Banchero. Isaac with the ball. To the paint. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
Bruce Brown. He's checked in for Toppin. And a switcher also for Orlando. Anthony's checked in for Mo Wagner. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 17. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Claxton. Brown wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3-ball.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Banchero against Brown, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And on the interior, Banchero's a hard worker with terrific mobility.
Paolo Banchero at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Both free throws good from Banchero. Bulls trail by 16. And the pass to Claxton. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Dosunmu. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Lobs it up for Anthony. Jordan with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Jordan.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Pass to Banchero. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Oh, Banchero earns his points there. If he has to get him at the line, then that's what he is more than willing to do.
Shooting for Orlando, Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Now here's Dosunmu. Tight defense on him. And Jordan has it in the corner. Now Giddey. Off target from three-point range. Banchero with the ball. Anthony on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Yes, it is. Score that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Brown finds Claxton. Knocked loose. Isaac with the steal. Anthony looking it over. Puts up a deep 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Here's Giddey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Passes it to Isaac. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Bulls with some changes. Baddest ones checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bogdanovich comes in for Josh Giddey. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. Bulls trail by 19. Here's Ball. Pass to baddest one. The dish to Jordan. The pass to Brown. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Banchero. Isaac with a screen for Banchero. Rebound by the Bulls. And here is Ball. Pass to baddest one. Feeds it to Jordan. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Banchero. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Ball. Pass to baddest one. Puts it up from 12. Black grabs the board. Magic leading by 16. Anthony kicks to Black.
Chicago foul. Number 43. Third personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Orlando. Black. Taking 2 shots.
first one falls for him. So for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Wagner comes in for Milton. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. He doesn't get the second one. Bulls trail by 17. Here's Jordan. Basket good. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And there are nights, it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Here's Black. Inside. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Ball, the pass to baddest one. To the inside. Stuffed. Here's Black. Banchero outside. To the middle. Here's Suggs. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assist goes to
Suggs has got 25 points.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Ball, the pass to baddest one. There's a good screen to the paint. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Anthony's checked in for Orlando. Here's Ball. And Brown now atop the key. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Now here's Wagner. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
43. Fourth personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. 2 shots.
That's good from Carter. Carter hits them both. Here's Ball. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Here's baddest one, defended by Carter. To the inside, and they double up Jordan. A three from Bogdanovich. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
That one goes in. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
Ball against Anthony. The pass to baddest one. At the elbow, it's Jordan. Suggs with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Banchero. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Anthony against Ball. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Pass to baddest one. Down low, like at 6. Jordan. Brown down low. Harder on him. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Michael Jordan.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Wagner. Rebounded by baddest one. Baddest one's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Now here's Ball. Up and in on the layup.
And we're seeing Ball just take over. An efficient, effective scorer who feels comfortable shooting from anywhere.
Here's Banchero. And he banks in the layup. Banchero's got 19 points. Bulls trail by 18.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Brown.
2 minutes.
He dishes it to Ball. Passes to baddest one. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Ball. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Wagner. Ready by Bogdanovich. Chicago has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Magic.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Magic ball.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Suggs.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
A minute 20 left in the fourth. Caldwell Pope kicks to Isaac. Black the pass to Wagner. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
A nice shot by Carter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Black. Wagner on the wing. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Black. Isaac right side. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Black. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the corner, it's Toppin. Connects from 3-point range.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now, here's Melton. He's guarded closely. So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Paolo Banchero.